You would never.
Like you said, I'm Omni-Man's son. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Welcome back to another video. Today we are jumping into the Amazon Prime series Invincible. We are reviewing the second season. And we will be reviewing episode 2. But before we take a look, did you watch this episode? If you did, click that subscribe button to show us you've watched the episode. Tell us what you like about the series in the comments. Now let's get started.
Granite stolen from the earth, iron ripped from her loins, bricks made of the clay she bleeds from humanity's endless ruinations.
Isn't that most buildings?
Let's jump in by looking at the synopsis of the episode. In Invincible Season 2, Episode 2, Mark Grayson, also known as Invincible, is trying to balance his superhero duties with his personal life. The episode begins with Mark's high school graduation, but he's busy battling Doc Seismic, who is trying to destroy the Washington Monument. After the battle, Mark makes it back in time for the last moments of his graduation. Mark's mother is trying to spend time with him during his last summer of being a kid, but Mark insists that Cecil needs him for superhero duties. Meanwhile, Bulletproof puts the Guardians through a rigorous workout. Kate, also known as Duplicate, reveals that she is now dating the Immortal. A new threat enters the city, appearing to be Darkwing, but Cecil sends Mark to investigate. Mark confronts the man in the mask, who reveals himself as Nightboy, the assistant to Darkwing. After a skirmish, Mark brings Nightboy back to headquarters. The Atlanteans are unhappy with how Omni-Man destroyed their planet and threaten to erase the eastern seaboard if they don't handle this. Mark's only way out is to marry the widow, although he has a girlfriend. The episode ends with Mark going underground to meet the Majesty to discuss the marriage. In the ending, Mark, also known as Invincible, is dealing with multiple challenges. After a day filled with battles and personal dilemmas, he comes home to find his mother, Debbie, crying on the kitchen floor. Debbie is still struggling with the betrayal of Omni-Man, Mark's father. Meanwhile, at the United States Space Agency, the astronauts whom Mark helped in Season 1 are discussing how to eliminate the Sequids, who have started taking over Mars. The head of the agency talks to Livingston, who is actually a Martian pretending to be Livingston. The episode concludes with a scene involving the Lizard League. However, after the credits, there's a scene where the Pentagon experiences a break-in. Engstrom Levy is seen confronting a captured Mark to ask how Omni-Man was defeated and how the government was able to capture Invincible. This sets the stage for further conflict in the upcoming episodes. So what did you think of the second episode of the second season? Be sure to leave a comment below.
Else to say this.
Please don't kill me!
What?
Spare me! I won't fail you again. I swear on my 3-chambered heart, just please do not stab all 3 of them!
Christ on a Christmas tree. No one's killing anybody. But effective immediately, you're taking a temporary leave till you can get your head on straight.
Next, let's look at who we were introduced to in this episode. In the second episode of the series, we were introduced to new and alternate versions of existing characters. Here are the list of new or alternate characters from the episode. Louise, portrayed by Zara Fazal. Louise's daughter, portrayed by Micah Aliling. Aquaria, portrayed by Tatiana Maslany. King Lizard, portrayed by Scoot McNairy. Shapesmith aka Russ Livingston, portrayed by Ben Schwartz. Punk Thug, portrayed by Ben Schwartz. Supreme Lizard, portrayed by Fred Tatasciore. Mrs. Farnsley, portrayed by Carrie Walgren. Caitlin Stedman, portrayed by Carrie Walgren. Denise Ferguson, portrayed by Carrie Walgren. Darkwing 2, portrayed by Cleveland Berto. Midnight Magician. Nightboy, portrayed by Cleveland Berto. Forewoman, portrayed by Tatiana Maslany. Katie Giles. Depth Dweller. Paul the Realtor, portrayed by Cliff Curtis. Alternate Universe 2 Omni-Man. Alternate Universe 2 Invincible, portrayed by Steven Yeun. Of the characters from the episode, who is your favorite? Leave a comment below.
Not this bullshit again. I'm not doing another me. That me better not be you, Rudy.
It's not.
Who are you?
I call me the Shapesmith.
Next, let's take a look at some of the notable moments from the show. We asked AI, from the Season 2 Episode 2, what were the notable moments? Here are the top 7 notable moments from AI. First, Mark's graduation and battle with Doc Seismic. The episode begins with Mark's friends attending his high school graduation, but Mark is away battling Doc Seismic, who is trying to destroy the Washington Monument. Mark manages to stop him but not before causing substantial damage to the monument. Second, Mark's struggle with guilt. Mark is trying to keep himself busy, ignoring his actual life in an attempt to make up for what Omni-Man did. It's clear Mark still suffers from the guilt of Season 1's finale. Third, Duplicate's new relationship. Bulletproof sends the Guardians through a rigorous workout, and the team struggles afterward. Rex overhears Kate in the locker room, and as he tries to make a move, she emerges from the shower. She tells him they aren't dating, and we see the Immortal walk out of the shower. Kate tells Rex that they are dating now. Fourth, Darkwing 2's appearance. A new threat has entered the city, and he looks to be Darkwing, but Cecil says that he saw his remains, so it can't be him. He sends Mark to investigate who it is and bring them back to headquarters. Mark confronts the man in the mask trying to take out two men. He tries to tell him he can't be killing people, and the man reveals himself as the assistant to Darkwing, Nightboy. Fifth, Atlanteans' threat. The Atlanteans aren't happy with how Omni-Man destroyed their planet. Cecil tells Mark that since he isn't around to face the charges, the sentence falls to his next of kin. They have threatened to erase the eastern seaboard if they don't handle this. Sixth, Mark's arranged marriage. His only way out is to marry the widow, and although Mark says he has a girlfriend, it can be for show. Finally, Debbie's struggle. The episode concludes with Mark coming home to his mother, Debbie, crying on the kitchen floor. So these were the notable moments from the second episode of Season 2. So any moments that were missed? Be sure to leave your favorite moment in the comments below.
Without testing your limits, you will never know how strong you truly are.
Finally, let's look and see what Easter eggs appeared in the episode. In the second episode of Season 2 there were 3 Easter eggs. First, Nightboy now Darkwing. The character Nightboy taking over the mantle of Darkwing is a nod to the comic storyline where Nightboy becomes the new Darkwing in Midnight City. This is similar to the Batman comics where Robin replaces Batman. Second, Russ Livingston and the Sequids. The real Russ Livingston being infected by the Sequid parasites is a setup for a future story arc where the Sequids invade Earth. Finally, Angstrom Levy. Angstrom Levy is seen preparing for the Invincible War. In the comics, Angstrom Levy is a villain who has the ability to open portals to different realities. Did you spot any other Easter eggs in the episode? Leave them in the comments below.
Close enough. Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Stop! Hey, you promised you'd help me! Hey! Don't leave me here! Hey!
Thanks for watching. We do really appreciate you taking the time to learn something about the episode. Be sure to watch some of our other content. Thanks again.